Okay, so it's a day. It's a day. But we're starting off the first of hopefully many and continuous weekly vlogs. So here we are. I am off today. It's Friday. I have like some ambiance going. My dad cutting grass is also ambiance, but we'll ignore that. It's his Friday off today. So that's nice, but mainly going to be getting some stuff done. Really want to finish up some schoolwork so that I can technically have a good decent break when spring break comes around, which is not this week or this coming week, but next week. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, so I just thought it would be fun to show you guys. This is probably going to be more of like a week in my life of what we do or what I do on a daily basis or weekly basis. But today we're actually going to go grocery shopping and get some food for the house and stuff like that, because we haven't been in quite a while and we're running low. And I don't know about y'all, but my family was never like a meal planning family. It's always been like an ingredient family. So it was like, oh, you buy your ingredients and then you just, whatever you have, you make something out of. But I was talking to my mom and my dad, and we decided we were gonna like sit down, figure out some meals, and then actually figure out like what we are gonna eat throughout the weeks, instead of just focusing on, you know, we have tons of noodles, but we have nothing to prepare them with, or, you know, different things. So yeah, that's the goal, was to just get some grocery shopping done today. And yeah, some reading. I'm going to be starting A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen today. I'm super excited about it. I have not read anything by her before, so I'm really stoked about that. And then I have also already started, I haven't read that many pages, only like 15, 20, of My Lucky Charm by Catherine Walsh, but I'm already loving it so much and I can't wait to continue. So I think that's what I'm going to focus on as well, is just getting those 2 books done. But let's go get some groceries so we're not starving for the rest of the week. If you have ever been curious how close me and Olivia are, I'm about to play a game online with her and her husband because I'm bored. I'm like a professional third wheeler, in case anybody needed to know. We're going to be playing Phasmaphobia, which is, I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Which is like, we can play it as a multiplayer game. There I am. I know that doesn't look like me, but there's not many choices. There's Olivia. So yeah, there's not a lot of choices, but we're going to be ghost hunting. And I'm super excited. Me and Olivia have been talking about gaming a lot. Like, we both really like to play games. We just sometimes don't know or don't have time, and like it's hard to balance like things that you want to do. So we were like, you know what, it's the weekend, we're gonna take some time. We've read like, me and her have pretty much talked a good bit of the day, and just like read and done some sprints together, and now we are gonna be playing this game. So I'm a little nervous. I've never played a horror game, and I've never played a multiplayer game like this, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. I also have a small little Alani Nu, which, if you didn't know, they have these now. The small ones, they're like half the amount and half the caffeine of a regular Alani Nu, but they're only 20 cents cheaper. But I mean, it is nice to have just like a small one, because I feel like sometimes the regular ones that are 200 milligrams of caffeine are too much for me. So I did get to try the cherry slush one. It's really good. I actually really like this one. So I have that here just in case, but I think this game will give me enough adrenaline and energy to do that. But after this, I'm going to get back into some reading, and yeah, it's pretty much just a very chill, very nice, like easy weekend. So I am on my Patreon sprints right now. I did not read at all yesterday. So yesterday was kind of like my day off. So yeah, I did not do any reading. I played some games I showed you guys. I played Phasmaphobia with Liv and her husband Brad, and then I also downloaded a game called Little Nightmares that I'm going to play after sprints tonight, because what else do I have to do? But I have started a new book. So I have started A Fate Inked in Blood. You guys, so far it's amazing. Look at these edges. They're like kind of foil shimmery, but they're so pretty. Also love that there's like a Nordic symbol on the front, and the end pages and like chapter headers look really cool. But yeah, I always do sprints on my Patreon from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Sunday, and it's fun because it's kind of like, this is, you know, trying to chase away those Sunday scaries before work and school and everything else that starts on Monday. But I asked Elise, from literally Elise, to join me, and she's like one of my favorite people to sprint with. She's just a really kind soul and sweet friend, and I adore her. So I'm really glad she was able to join me today on some sprints, and they are most definitely spring-ish sprints today because we're in the spring mood, and it's just perfect. So we have this little like cottage. It's just literally probably gonna be my new favorite spring ambiance. There's Elise, and all of my a good bit of my patrons are here, so it makes me happy to see them every time they come on. It's 11:30. Have the office on. Peanut Butter's just chilling. She's being a little baby, getting some love. But we are now like a little over 100 pages into A Fate Inked in Blood, and I'm loving it. 5-star feeling. This is gonna be a really good book, and I feel like probably a top contender for favorite of the year. I know I'm saying that already, but like, it's so good. But it's, like I said, it's 11:30, so it's getting late. I'm about to turn the lights off. My sleep schedule has been so out of whack, so we're just trying to get that back in order. But tomorrow I'm going to show you guys what I do at the beginning of the week, like write down stuff in my planner to get done throughout the week. And I do have to go to work tomorrow at 1:30, so that'll be fun. But I'm gonna try and get some cleaning done before then, some scheduling figured out, and hopefully maybe some editing. If not editing, some reading, and then I'll probably edit tomorrow night. So anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep before I just pass out holding the camera. If y'all couldn't already tell by other vlogs, I spend a lot of time in this car. This is the boys that I watch, their family like van, but I'm in here quite a bit because this is the car we use to pick them up from school, take Tegan to physical therapy and different things. But it is a gorgeous day outside. I have the windows down, and I'm just thoroughly enjoying being able to read with the air, like the fresh air, you know. So I got to read a little bit yesterday in the sun, but I'm making my way through A Fate Inked in Blood. I've read about that much. I don't exactly know how many pages are even in this. 414. I'm on page 150 or 149, but might as well, you know. So making progress in that. I have a feeling I'll finish it pretty quickly, so I can't help myself. But I still have about 20-ish minutes before Tegan is done with his therapy, and I'm going to take that time to read some more of My Lucky Charm by Catherine Walsh on my Kindle. Your girl is ready for the day. Peanut Butter's chilling. I'm putting my bag together. I always carry this bag, which if you guys have a Second Charles near you, you should definitely go get it because it's so spacious. It says Read More, Worry Less, and it has like a bunch of flowers on it. I have a little pin from my friend Casey over at Forever Booked that says even baddies get saddies. But it's huge. It's got so much room, and it has pockets on the side too, which I enjoy. But I always pack this with me instead of a purse. Well, I have my purse, but it's more of a fanny pack because I only carry like a few things. I really don't have to carry a lot in a purse yet. But I'm about to go to work early. It's about almost 11 a.m. So Monday, technically like early Tuesday morning, early yesterday morning, the boys that I watch or nanny, their grandma passed away. So it's been kind of a hard week for them. They've been going through a lot, and this is the first person in their family that has like passed away that's close to them. So I think it's hitting them harder. They're a little confused. They don't know how to feel. They are just very like sad, but also happy because she's not in pain anymore. And so they're trying, I don't know, it's like they're trying to cope, you know? They're trying to cope and grieve the best they know how. But I wanted to come on here and just update you guys on that, of why I really didn't, you know, get a clip or anything yesterday, because it was just like, I'm just trying to be there for them for whatever they need. If they need me to like run out and do stuff, if they need to like cry or just have somebody listen, like I'm trying to like take in the stuff that they're getting from other people, like neighbors and family, and put it away and like just be there in whatever capacity they need me there for. But I wanted to give you guys an update on my reading. I haven't moved. I haven't read any more of A Fate Inked in Blood. I didn't read it yesterday just because I don't think I was in the headspace to read that much yesterday. I watched some TV with my parents and like talked to them yesterday when I got home from work, and then watched a movie and just, you know, chilled. But I did make it like 120 something pages, 130 pages into My Lucky Charm by Courtney Walsh. I'm really enjoying that. It's like a really good pick-me-up book that I really needed right now. And I am going to take this book that I'm reading with some friends here in person. It's called Untangle Your Emotions by Jenny Allen. Naming what you feel and knowing what to do about it. She really knows how to like write to appeal to me with her nonfiction books or her inspiration books. So I want to take this and read some chapters, get caught up, and answer some of the discussion questions that I haven't answered yet, that are in the back of the book, to try and just think about stuff, you know, right now. But I also think I'm going to start Murder Road by Simone St. James as an arc. I'm trying to keep an arc going for the most part at all times, so I can review them and like read them and decide like, is this something that I want to own, or am I okay to like just have read the arc and be done? So that's where I'm at right now. But I am going to do that today, probably start that, and then I'm going to go meet some people that I may potentially like babysit once a week for, just so that they can go to like Bible study events and stuff like that, and it'll be like, you know, an extra paycheck or a little extra money coming in at one, you know, at some point. So I think I'm going to definitely do that tonight, and then yeah, I'm just gonna work and read. It's a pretty like boring week, but I do think I'm gonna go hang out and see Olivia Friday. So tomorrow will be like my Friday from work. I just have to work Thursday, and then I'm off for 4 days. I have a 4-day weekend, and I'm off of school. It's spring break. Technically it's not next week spring break, but I got my homework done and my school assignments done, so technically I get like a week and a half off. So that's a plus for me. Okay, I'm about to leave work, thankfully. Not thankfully, I really haven't done that much, but we went and took the boys to go get haircuts, and I rode with them and their parents because they all were like, want me to go. But we just sat in a barbershop for literally probably an hour because there were so many people. I was like, everybody is getting their hair cut at like 2 o'clock on a random Wednesday afternoon, I guess. But oh well. I did get to read some more of My Lucky Charm, which is fun. And I think I decided to start an arc, but I'm trying to remember which one I actually decided to start. But I'm like 164 pages or something into My Lucky Charm, and I'm liking it. I really am. I think I'm gonna read a book called Sleep Tight as my arc. Since Murder Road is already out, I'm technically just calling that like a new release, not a arc to read. But I'm gonna read Sleep Tight by J.H. Markert. Apparently they're the author of Mr. Lullaby. So I've never read them before, but it sounds like an interesting story and something that I would like, so that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm about to head out and go meet this couple and their kids, so I can like figure out, just meet them and get to know them a little bit before I like actually babysit for them next Tuesday. So yeah, we're gonna go do that, and then hopefully go get some lunch, or I mean not lunch, go home, eat some dinner, and then get some reading done when Liv starts her sprints at 7. I didn't read as much as I would have liked to yesterday, but it's okay. It's perfectly fine. But yeah, anyway, turns out Tegan was not supposed to have therapy today, but nobody told us. So me and Tegan just drove up here, and they said they could take him anyway. So he's at therapy, I'm at Barnes & Noble, and I'm about to go in and look around, see what's here, and probably end up buying something. I know the Hedge Witch of Foxwood Hall by Anna Bright is out, and that's really one of the main books that I'm coming for if they have it. And I don't think there's anything else. I would love to, like, I don't know, I feel like I should not buy a Frida McFadden book because I have them available to me on Kindle Unlimited, so it would feel, you know, like a waste of money, if that makes sense. But we're gonna go in here and try and just look around, see what's available. I have a friend named Brittany who's in here, who works here, so I'm hoping that she's here because she's always a delight to talk to, and she just, yeah, it's fun to talk to her, and like she'll help me find books if I can't find them. I also may end up getting what's it called? Why can't I remember what it's called? Ready or Not, which is a romance book, but it looks really spring-like, and it has a trope that I don't normally love, which is like a unplanned or like accidental pregnancy trope. But I'm excited to see how they do it because I've heard that it's done really well, and I've just heard nothing but good things about this book. So I really want to give it a try because there was an accidental or unplanned pregnancy trope in a book by Elle Kennedy that's part of the Off-Campus series that I read. I can't remember which one it was. The Goal, I think, maybe. And I really liked it. She did it really well, and I actually really loved that book. It was one of my favorites. So we're gonna go in here and see what we can find. But I also may be going shopping tomorrow, so I'm not gonna spend too much money. Just look around. want y'all to always have proof that I'm not right. I am not right. So when you hear me say stuff about book titles or anything like that, do not think that I am right in any aspect. Apparently, I've been calling Anna Bright's book, or new book, The Hedge Witch of Foxwood Hall. I don't even know where I got Foxwood. Don't know why I've been calling it that, although that sounds like a good title. So I'm not gonna beat myself too much over that, but it's The Hedge Witch of Foxhall, and apparently none of the Barnes & Nobles around me have it, and I'm like, great, rude, but thank you y'all for not having it, because I could not find it. I was so upset. They don't have any Anna Bright books in store, and I'm like, what in the world? Okay, so did not get that one, but I did find The Drowned Woods by Emily Lloyd Jones. I've been looking for this one in paperback specifically because I have The Bone Houses and The Hearts We Sold in paperback, which are her other 2 books that I own, but I really wanted this one in paperback just because it would match, and I just like, her paperbacks are really floppy. So I made sure to get this because I really am positive I'm going to read it this year. I had Ready or Not in my hand, but I just don't know if it's worth buying. You know, it's $17, $18. I was like, I don't know. So I may just hold off on buying that and borrow Liv's copy, or, you know, even get it from the library. But me and Liv have kind of figured out, hey, I know it's taking us a while to figure this out, but we're like, hey, we can actually like not spend money, and instead of doing that, we can just borrow each other's books. And like, we've borrowed each other's books before, so I don't know why that realization like took a while for me to get to, that I don't have to buy a book to try it out. I can, you know, borrow Olivia's. So I have to remind myself of that one. But I was trying to see if The Hedge Witch of Foxhall is like, I don't know, it's a new release, so I figured it would be around here, but it's not showing that it's anywhere near here, and I'm just confused. So I was trying to see if I just looked up the wrong location or something like that. So we're trying to figure that out. But yeah, anyway, I have like 20 more minutes before I have to pick up Tegan. He usually gets done a little bit early though, so I thought about going across the street from here and going to Panera Bread and getting a little something, but I don't know. I'm trying to take it really easy today on my stomach, just because I haven't been feeling that well. So maybe I will. I don't know. I'm gonna look on their app and see what I could get that would be just like easy and not like acidic or sour, you know, it wouldn't be bad on my stomach. So yeah, I realized that I never recorded an outro and like actually wrapped up this vlog or let you know what I got read or done. So here we are. I just wanted to say that I did not finish any of the books that I had planned to finish during this vlog, and that's okay. I think that is something I have to get used to. Even though like I want to put out these weekly vlogs, and I feel like I need to be putting them out when they are, you know, when I'm getting stuff done, when I'm getting stuff read. There are going to be weeks that you guys see in my life that are slower than others, that are busier than others, that have more reading, that have less reading, and I'm okay with that. So not a lot of reading got done, but I did get some grocery shopping, some cleaning done. We also got schoolwork done, and yeah, that was worth it. I did get about 230 pages into A Fate Inked in Blood. I'm still really enjoying it a lot. I was buddy reading it with Elizabeth and Heather from Little Life of Books and Books and Heather, but they finished it and I have yet to, which I'm a little nervous because one of them rated it 4 stars, one of them rated it like 3.5, and I'm like, what is going on? Because I feel like it's going to take a lot or something really weird to throw me off to not give it a 5-star. So super intrigued about that. Also super bummed because I have lost my Kindle Paperwhite and I'm so sad about it. Literally makes me so upset. It's just been a really busy week. As I told you guys, the boys or the family that I nanny for had a death in the family, and so this week was full of just like being there for them, helping out as much as I can, running places for them if I need to, you know, making sure to write down what people bring, like food wise, you know, just do whatever I can to help. And that was a lot. That was a lot of, it made me more tired than I thought it did, and I just came out of this week feeling very exhausted, and I'm hoping that this next week is going to be better. It is my spring break coming up, so fingers crossed that it goes well. But when I left work Wednesday night, I went to go meet some people from church that wanted me to babysit on Tuesday nights. And I remember I was at the boys' house. I was reading my Kindle that day. I was getting to, like, I think I made it to maybe like 175 pages of My Lucky Charm. I was really into it, you know. I was reading it while taking the boys to get their haircuts and different things. And I remember I was leaving work and I put it in my bag that I carry with me everywhere, and that bag has like any books that I'm reading, and it always has my journal, my headphones, and like highlighters and pens. So it's basically my book tote that I carry around. And then I got home, and I remember sitting in the living room looking through my bag on the couch, and I was like, where's my Kindle? And I could not find it. So then I went back to work Thursday, and that is basically my Friday when I work. So I checked, I could not find it anywhere. I had the boys' mom check, I had the boys check, have not been able to find it. So really freaking out, really hoping that I don't have to put money towards a new one, because that's not going to be fun at all. But and the bad thing is, like, I was just getting ready to trade it in, and through the month, like the end of April, by the end of April, I was going to trade it in and send it in, get a newer version than what I have, and it was going to be like a lot cheaper. And yeah, it was just, I was going to get a good deal, but if I can't find it, that's going to prove to be an issue. But just wanted to say, like, it's okay that if you're a booktuber or you are an Instagram or anything and you're trying to make content and you can't finish something in time, that's okay. You can still put it out, because the main thing is that you are creating the content, you know? So that's what I'm looking at it as. But yeah, that's pretty much the wrap up. Didn't really finish either of the books that I wanted to, but I did make a good dent in both of them, and I'm hoping to finish them this week coming up. And yeah, that's just what we're doing. I also decided not to read Murder Road by Simone St. James, since that one technically isn't an arc anymore. It came out on March 5th, so it's technically published now. And I did say I wanted to keep an arc going, so I did start Darling Girls by Sally Hepworth on my Kindle, but like I said, don't know where that's at. So when I find it, I will start those back up again. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything that you want to see in these weekly vlogs that I'm planning to put out, you know, besides the normal things that I do. Like if you want to see certain themes, me read certain books, me do certain activities, just let me know, and I will try my best to incorporate those in these videos. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys in my next video.